I'm Lauren Kelly.
And I'm Chelsea Beers, and you are listening to...
It's ApPARENT. Because for some people, it's just not obvious.
A weekly podcast where we discuss and laugh about parenting, all the joys and sorrows, and all the special parts of us that died as individuals. While drinking booze.
Cheers!
Okay.
And we're here.
Hiya.
Got a little moody pants in the house.
Don't worry about it. I'm drinking Jack, so hopefully he'll make me feel
In
better.
like just a quick little minute.
Right.
Gonna give you a little...
I know. I should have done a shot instead of a mixed drink.
That's really the only way that you can make alcohol better is if it actually got you off as well.
Oh.
That's why I was going with the...
Oh, I had absolutely no idea. You go directly to sex extremely fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Like my mind never goes there.
I don't know why. Maybe it's a Scorpio in me, or maybe it's because I had a very, very rough childhood.
Okay.
That's all I ever knew until I was... No, I'm just
All
kidding.
right. Yikes. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I do have Jack. I'm doing Jack and ginger. Although I don't know why you have diet ginger ale. Do you want to talk about that? Why are you doing
Oh, well,
diet?
I have... Actually, we both made cocktails with what my little sister left.
There it is. Okay.
She came to visit.
We had leftover mixers.
Yeah, because all I ever have here is like water and liquor. Like I never have stuff to mix with. And
Right.
if I do, the boys drink it.
Yeah.
So my younger...
That's why usually we drink wine or... Right.
Or just hard
Or
liquor.
just wine. Right. Or just shots. Yeah. Yeah.
My little sister, my little half sister on my dad's side, my biological dad's side,
Yes.
came into town, and so she likes pop. She's from Minnesota.
Yeah. That's
And-
soda. That's soda for Californians.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's pop.
Okay.
It's the one word that I still call it. I still call it pop. I
Yes.
just don't ever drink it, so
Okay.
no one ever hears me order it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
case in point,
Yes.
she likes ginger ale,
Yeah.
and I made my cocktail with her leftovers as well. She got this really delicious coconut water that I've never tried.
Yeah. It's great.
And there was like half of a thing left, and I was like, I'm gonna dump it out. And then I went, wait, I'm gonna try it first, and I'm in love with it.
Yeah. It's very, very
So
good.
now I feel actually like I'm actually eating well
Oh.
or drinking well, I should say,
Oh.
because
Yeah.
it's coconut water and
I wouldn't really call it coconut water though. I wouldn't. It's kind of a healthy drink / juice.
yeah, but it's still better than most of the things that I have.
True. Great.
I just feel like if I'm gonna have a drink now, especially, it should be something on the healthy side because I'm one day into a workout app. Well, not workout app, but
I would say
a diet app.
maybe a healthy lifestyle app.
Oh, I like that. That's
kind of
probably
a
what they
thing.
want you to call it.
Right, because I actually looked into that. So Lauren's doing this thing called Noom. Noom.
Yeah, I'm one day in.
And I've seen it. You look great. So, I've seen like ads and shit like for this going on my Facebook feed because I looked into it once, and so now Big Brother's like, well, do it.
Every day. Remember me?
Right. So, so I've looked into it, and it looks really cool because it's like you've tried dieting and blah, 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 but now it's 2018. Like, this is the new way to do things. And so, it takes in, like, the new way of doing apps and how you live your lifestyle and how everything's online and everything is, like that. So that's how it works, right?
Yeah, so that's the reason I try it. I decided to try it because my oldest sister is doing it, and she's been doing it. She really likes it, and she's down 30 pounds in 3 months. And
Now, is that strictly diet only, or does
mainly
she...
diet. She does walk.
Okay.
She does walk. But it's amazing to me. And the way she was describing it, it's more psychological, where it kind of teaches you new habits. So it's not a fad. It's not don't eat this, or make sure you eat this, or work out this many times a day. I mean, I guess if that's something you do struggle with, then
Right.
you would answer that in your profile, and then they'll work that into, whatever it is that has to do with your personality is how they work the system.
I mean,
so
that's
yeah, I'm
good.
only one day in. We'll see. I'm hopeful because I now have seen it completely transformed my sister.
Right.
But she doesn't seem like she's missing something. I mean, we spent the last few days together because my younger sister, like I just said, was in town.
Right.
And we'd go out to dinner and we went out to pizza. And, I mean, she seems to be doing really well without it invading her whole entire life or taking over.
Right.
So we'll see. To be continued, right?
Yeah. We'll send you before and after pictures on our Facebook page,
right.
so everyone will be in the know.
That's right.
Yeah. I actually found that since I've been working out as hardcore as I have been, because I go, I want to say maybe 4 times a week. That's kind of my average.
That's great.
I've noticed that alcohol hits me a lot faster now.
God, I wish that was my problem.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, it hasn't slowed me down in any way. Let's all be honest.
You don't necessarily not drink the same amount.
Right. No, but I feel differently, and then I just power through it. I man up and order another shot. Like, I'm not going to stop.
No.
The hell is this?
Let something else control you.
Yeah, don't be stupid. But yeah, so I have noticed that it's hit me differently. Like where 2 glasses of wine, hit me a lot faster. Maybe like I drank 3 before I started working out. Does that make sense?
You drink 3 glasses of wine right before you start working out?
Yeah,
you mean before you started this process?
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm
before I started working out, I would drink 3 glasses of wine and feel that. Now that I've been working out, it's like I drink a glass and a half or 2 glasses, and I feel the way that I did before I began this whole thing after drinking 3. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's kind of, and I think that's just my body because I think that I'm slowly
your metabolism,
detoxing myself a little bit, and stuff. So because I eat raw, I told you this. I eat raw, during the day, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I go balls to the wall. Like, I'm eating, like, full cakes.
It's all about balance.
Right. Thank you. The yin to my yang. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, Monday through Friday, I eat raw during the day. Maybe that's why I'm in a bad mood. Maybe I'm starving.
I could see that as being a case.
That could 100% be what's going on with me. Is that I'm just...
Do you want a cracker? How do I remedy that?
Right. Some cheese.
Would you like a cracker with your almonds? I mean, seriously.
These are cashews, raw cashews. I'm eating
cashews. I thought were the worst of all nuts.
Who told you that?
I read an article once.
Did an almond tell you that? Don't you dare eat a cashew. They're the worst of the nuts.
You think that the nuts wouldn't want to be eaten? And they'd be like, "No, here's my buddy. Eat him instead." I don't know. It may have been a cashew that told me, or an almond.
Like the Chick-fil-A signs with cows. Eat more chicken.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. I really do not like meat.
Okay.
That's a good segue.
That was very good.
That is literally something that is bothering me so much is meat.
Just in any capacity?
Anytime I have it, there comes a point where I'm eating it and I'm just like, this is not for me.
Now, is it all meat? Like, is it just meat in every capacity? What if you had, like, dollar chicken sandwiches from McDonald's are, like, the best things on the planet?
No, I have not had McDonald's since I saw that experiment the little girl did where 2 years she had a Happy Meal.
She kept it there and it never got mold.
No, can't put it.
Totally good.
Can't put it in my body.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, like I like In-N-Out.
Yeah, I will tear some In-N-Out up. So, speaking of little sisters, my little sister was visiting because my son turned 2 and we had his birthday party. And Chloe visited from Brooklyn. She lives in Brooklyn. And every time she's sitting on the couch.
We have a live studio audience today, and it's literally Chloe.
She's here right now, coming to you live from the audience
of our home studio.
Period. So Chloe came, and every time she comes to California, she's like, "Okay, pick me up here." And the first thing we're doing is going to In-N-Out, and like that's what we do. Like every time we pick her up from the airport, we go to In-N-Out first. And Chloe's been a vegetarian for 15 years.
So she gets me on a meat thing.
Right. But,
so would she get a grilled cheese?
Yes, with everything.
I love that grilled cheese!
With everything on it. So
Animal
good.
style grilled cheese.
So, but then my dad reminded her today that there was this one time after a couple years of being vegetarian that she came, like, she was just craving bacon. She was like, "I need bacon!" And, like, they cooked, like, a whole pack of bacon. She ate all the bacon. Next day, full vegetarian again. Like, she just needed that break of, like, meat. And then she went back and she was like, okay, I'm fine, lettuce.
My sister did that when she was pregnant. She was a vegetarian, and then she got pregnant, so she started eating meat again. I don't know if she's still eating meat or not.
Okay.
But
let us know, sister.
I mean, whatever.
I know. Who cares? Ugh. If people don't want to eat meat, don't eat meat. People want to eat kale.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't really like kale either.
Okay. What the hell do you eat?
Seriously.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cereal.
No, because I don't like milk.
Oh, cereal.
I don't like
what?
milk. I don't like milk.
Hang on a second.
I do
so
not.
So you don't eat meat. You don't eat kale. You don't drink milk. So you are you surviving on vodka and wine? Is that what's pulsing through your veins?
Well, I'll find out once I really work this app and figure out what's really going on.
I can't. You know what? I'd actually like to say I'm gonna contact Noom because I want your updates as well.
I'm already nervous because
how are you surviving?
I'm supposed to log my lunch, and as of right now, I've had a vodka, coconut water, and a Lara bar.
Great. Well, I mean, I've had 2 cups of coffee.
And 3 cashews.
A handful of cashews. Usually by this time I have an avocado in me. And that's,
right. Yeah.
I mean.
I don't know. I think everything in moderation, I eat fairly well, but no. I don't eat milk. I don't drink milk because my mother made me drink curdled milk when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I got ill as hell, and I can't go near it.
Yeah, that's awful. That's really, really bad.
So I have some issues. I can't have seafood. But I actually don't mind kale. It's not like, oh, I want kale today.
If you had your perfect meal right
now. Macaroni and cheese.
There it is. Okay.
Hands down.
Okay, so you eat dairy.
I eat a shit ton of cheese. Yeah, I mean, no worry about vitamin D deficiency over here.
Okay, yeah.
Not happening. Nope.
So here's a funny macaroni and cheese Lauren story. So we said a couple episodes ago that Lauren and Danilo, her husband, went out on a double date with me and this guy that I met on Bumble, right?
Yeah.
So we went out, and it was absolutely horrendous. And, I mean, we had fun. It was a really fun date. Yeah. He was a monster.
No, yeah.
So him and I have actually ghosted each other, which is kind of nice.
Well, I'm glad.
So, but I ghosted him first. I'm going to say that. I made the decision to ghost him first. He didn't know that, so I win.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks. So, anyway, he ended up coming to one of the nights that I host trivia, right? And Lauren and Danilo came, and the 3 of them were on a team. So this guy shows up. I swear to God, he showed up with the anticipation that him and I were legitimately going to have sex.
Yes. Oh,
like,
for sure.
during trivia.
Yeah.
Like during.
Yeah.
So, that didn't happen. I will say that. You're welcome, Benicia.
I was going to say, I mean, that following week was probably really going to be really crowded.
Right.
X-rated trivia upstairs.
Right. What position is this?
Karma Sutra round. Karma Sutra.
So anyway, he showed up, and the 3 of them were on a team, and I found out later that he never ordered a drink for himself. He never ordered food for himself,
Nope.
but he continued to eat and drink Lauren's food.
Yep.
All night long.
Yes.
And drink your wine.
Yes.
I mean, that's a special level of douchebag.
Well, there's multiple things he did, but yes, I asked him if he wanted a drink in the beginning, and he said no.
Oh.
And then he proceeded to drink and eat my stuff.
Right.
So it was totally rude. He also called me a bitch multiple times.
And
While
doing it,
my husband to see if my husband was going to yell at him.
Right.
In which he didn't, because my husband would never ruffle a feather or do it.
But then between rounds came up to me and said, hey, they're getting in an argument and I'm pushing their buttons. It's really funny. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh, I just think it's really funny.
Rude.
It's fucked up. Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Right. And the worst part about it is that he won. Mr. Bumble won.
No, fuck
because
him.
Danilo and I fought that night.
But he's gone, so...
Yeah, it's gone. It's done.
But anyway, she ordered macaroni and cheese.
And he ate that shit.
And it's really good macaroni and cheese.
And I actually didn't mind the guy before he fucking did that.
Right.
You do not.
But you touch my dairy product.
There's two things.
I will murder you and your family.
There are two things you don't do with Lauren. You don't mess with my car, and you don't mess with my mac and cheese. That's it.
That's it. I'm going to make you a shirt.
I prefer that you don't piss on my toilet.
Okay.
But I've lived through it now.
That's in parentheses, okay? If you have to deal with one of those.
Take the piss on the toilet.
Take
down.
the fucking piss.
Yeah, I'm used to it at this point.
At least it's not in your mac and cheese.
No, I literally, yeah. Right. It could be way worse.
Yeah.
No,
way worse.
I go to the bathroom literally every time expecting to sit and pee now. If I sit on a clean toilet.
Yeah, then it's weird.
Like, I'm not even scared. I'm not
Ugh.
scared to sit on a public toilet anymore because literally every time I use the toilet at home, it feels like a public toilet. So I just sit wherever.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you peeing right now?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Well, I guess that coconut water's just going right through me.
It happens. That's the thing. I had to stop giving Chance coconut water before bed because it goes right through him anyway.
Yeah, because he doesn't need the electrolytes, right?
He doesn't need, and it just like hyper hydrates him, so it's like it's too much. He just pees right through. I mean, his diaper weighs 19 pounds. It's
wow.
crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
A lot. That's a lot, Chelsea.
Right. Thanks.
I loved the cake that you made for his birthday.
Thank you.
That was so cute and delicious.
I did make a cake.
It was a garbage truck, everyone.
It was shaped like a garbage truck, and I put the little waste management logo on it. And I crumbled up some Oreos to look like dirt, so that was all over the ground. And the wheels were made of the little mini donuts, the Hostess donuts. And,
donuts.
And yeah, it was a really fun cake. I have 75% of it left.
No kidding.
Yes. Is
because
that part
it's
of
not a
Noom?
weekend
Is
yet.
that part of Noom?
No, but weekend's coming.
Okay, I will leave you some. The boys would eat that actually.
The boys would totally eat that.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, so I have a bunch of cake left. And I just think the party, this is segueing into the party went extremely well. Extremely well. My sister was here for a few days before the party so that she could, she helped me grocery shop. She helped me, plan, stuff out, and then help me execute the decorations at the park. And we did, your husband really came through with all the city stuff, the orange cones and the street signs and the this, and this. And it was so helpful to just really make the environment. And, we had caution tape everywhere. We had orange and yellow and black balloons everywhere. So it was just very, construction, work truck, garbage truck themed. And it worked.
Yeah.
Chance had the time of his life. He had so much fun. And Josh's family and friends were there. My family and friends were there. And there was not 1 ounce of drama.
I was going to say, that seemed to go very, very smooth.
It was so good because we made a promise that day was about Chance. That day was about filling Chance with all, just love from his village. And that's who everyone who was there to lift up Chance and, just show love. There was no need for drama, and I'm so glad that none of it was apparent. There was no drama there.
It's good. You guys start that on year 2. It keeps going. You guys are a win-win-win.
Yeah. It was very successful. Bunch, and there was mingling happening on both sides, which was really good. There was lots of activities to do, lots of food and presents and fun. And it was really, really nice. And it was short, it was about 3 hours, actually less than that. It was about 2.5 hours. And so, and it was great. In and out. Done.
That park was great too. That's one of the things, I was talking a lot with my sister about was she's from Minnesota. And we were talking about living here and, it's so pretty and the weather's so great, but it takes 2 hours to get anywhere you go. And, we went to the city and we did the park for your party, but then also there's another park right by the water that's big for kite flying and all these fun things. And then they drove up to Big Trees, which is Calaveras, about 2 hours. All in California, all amazing. But we spent the majority of our trip, I feel, in the car. Mm-hmm. And that's just kind of a bummer. But I really did enjoy going to those places.
Right.
And saying, gosh, we live near this. Why don't we make it a point to go to a different park? Because we got great parks here, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Benicia. But, to go to these other parks and just enjoy what it has off. The place you had the party, so cute. I mean,
oh man,
all that shade right by that creek, that was just adorable.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So we went to Live Oak Park in Berkeley, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful park. And it was great. I rented that space months in advance, and I actually I didn't know which spot was ours until the day of.
Oh, really?
So then I got there, found the spot, and I was like, okay, this is what we're going to have to do. And I had to figure it out because I didn't know what I was working with until the day of.
Oh, wow.
And it just worked out perfectly. I had a great time, and everyone seemed to. So it was good. It was good.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm glad my sister was here. She had a very good trip, but she's kind of done. She's ready to go back to New York.
Well, family's rough, man. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I loved having my sister here, but she started to get burnt out too. It's a lot, especially when you leave. Because for me, I came back 6 years ago, but before that, I was LA and New York, and I would come back just once a year for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And I was always ready at the end of that trip to like, okay, bye. Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's weird because like when you book it, like, because it's so far in advance, your trip coming up, and it's like, wow, 7 days, that's really not that much time, blah, 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 blah. But then when you're here and you're on day 6, it's like, oh my God, I'm so ready to get back. And I have my own life, and I have, my job, and I have my friends, and my own bed, and my own space, and quiet. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and she doesn't have any of that here. And so it's like, but then if you book your trip and you only have, 3 days and you're trying to shove so much in 3 days, it's like, man, I never have enough time when I'm back home. And so it's this real, balance of like walking the fence, like what's too much time, what's not enough time, this. Right. But,
well, it's one of those things too that I think, because I put my sister in the camper. Yeah. Because we don't have the space in the house. I mean, legit, we just don't have it. And originally, you're like, oh, it's a camper. But, I set it up. I treated it like our little cottage. So, when we got home after a long day, and I could tell she was just spent because we've been with the boys and the kids and just so much. Yeah. I just like, hey, if you want to go, take a nap or hang out by yourself, feel free. I won't be offended. Right. Come out when you're ready to eat and we'll continue. And I think that helped. But she only did 5 days. Right. And it was the same. That's what I told her. I said, don't be offended that you're ready to go, because I think that time frame is just about enough. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have done 7 more or, a couple more, but you would have been just more ready to go. Right. Right. But I hope that she does come back. It's a hell of a lot easier, though, too, for her to travel. It's another thing. She said, oh, it'd be great if you guys would come out. I would love to go out and visit her in Minnesota, because I haven't been there since I was 15. But I've got 4 people's schedules to think about. I've got, and if Danelle and I go alone, then I've got to find someone to come stay with the boys and the dog. And, it's just like, it becomes a lot. And then even if they have room for one person, they sure as heck don't have room for 4 of us. So we'd have to do that. And so you look at it and it's like so much, especially with all the different schedules.
It's a lot.
Because that's another thing. Your sister's visiting, but she's actually doing all of your guys' schedules. I mean, you still had shows. You still have, I mean, that's literally why she's here.
And that's, right. And that's something that her and I actually spoke about today. It's like, it's like, I love the fact that she's here. And both of us have this mentality of we don't want to disrupt somebody else or mess up their schedule or be a burden to anybody. We both have this mentality, but when she's here, it's like, okay, how can I make this work so that everyone is doing what they want to do, no one is burdened, and then it actually puts a lot of pressure on the person that's organizing that. But then like she feels bad because now I feel like I'm the one who has to take on this scheduling thing, and it's just this weird, like and I don't like that. I love that she's here, and I love that she's very adaptable. She is very adaptable.
Well, you both are pretty adaptable people. It seems like you just kind of like go with the flow.
Right, like if something's happening or if someone wants to do something, it's like, how can we make that work, and still all have a good time, like it's very much that, like my aunt and uncle want to make sure that they see her today because this is her last full day here. She leaves tomorrow, and they want to see her, but that's not until tonight, and that's after my trivia, and this is a very long fucking day for her, especially since her body is 3 hours ahead of us. Right. And so it's like, plus a day of traveling tomorrow. So like she's going to be dead. Yeah. And so,
did you take a day off on the back end, Chloe? Good. Because my sister did that too.
Good.
I never do that. I never do that.
No, I never think to do that. I travel home and then I'm like, okay, sweet. I work in 3.5 hours and I'm going to be...
And I'm always miserable, especially when my husband gets to sleep in because he always takes off a day or two after a trip.
I never think to do that.
And I never think to do it until it's too late. And then I'm like, gosh, I wish I had tomorrow off.
I never think
I still get through it, but...
You did that on purpose where you took the day off? So Friday, is that Friday off? So you're traveling all day Thursday. Half a day on Friday. Working from home or in the office? Oh, okay.
That's so good.
It's a weekend. So
Oh, okay.
Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
It's like half a day on Friday, that's it.
And
Quick
then
half
that's
a day. That's cool.
We should do a little shout out to where Chloe works.
Yeah, let's do it.
She works in a badass place. Do you want to talk about this place? Should I talk about it? I feel like I'm going to say it wrong.
No, you can talk.
Okay. So she works for a website called nameless.tv or com? TV. Nameless.tv.
Okay.
And it's a badass website. I mean, it's fun. I actually see a lot of their stuff accidentally because it comes up on my news feed on my Facebook page. Mm-hmm. And so it just pops up and they do a lot of online like social media content.
Okay.
You know, so like they do little like episodics, you know, like little things of like, hey, do you guys remember those games from the 90s? And like and they like do like little blurbs and it's like a minute or two video of like, remember these cool, nameless. You know, like it's
That's
just
fun.
It's so fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, and then they have people that come in and do like on camera in front of the green screen. Yeah, so they come on and do stuff like that, you know, and Chloe's like a big part of this company. I mean, it's a small business. There's like 15 of you, 12, 15 of you, not even.
There's like 10 of us.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And so she's a big part of that. I went to the studio when I was in New York and visiting and I saw the studio and it's adorable. And it's just this, you know, I mean those cute little, you know, in a brick building, and they have their own little kitchen and their little, you know, mugs and coffee maker. And then in this room, there's like, you know, 12 screens that are, you know, 60 inches. And it's like, oh my God. And this is where, but Chloe is, she does a lot of social media content. And so she has to, she's in charge of like Twitter accounts. And do you guys have Instagram? And so she's in charge of all that and like, you know, scheduling when things go out and this, and this.
Oh,
and,
wow. That's great.
yeah. And so, and she's thriving there. She, you know, this is a badass company that she got a part of. So, yeah, now they have merch and she brought me a sweatshirt. Oh,
Stop.
I know. I'm so excited. God, so good. I mean, when a company gets sweatshirts.
I mean, yeah. It's all about the freebies. You know what I mean?
All uphill from there. So.
Well, good. Well, thank you to your work for letting us have you for a few days. It's been nice to see you.
Yay.
Medium-sized sweatshirt.
Oh. She got me a medium-sized sweatshirt, and I held it up, and I was like, you think I can fit my ass into a medium? Boom! With room to spare!
Shut up! Chels, I told you look great. I told you.
Thanks.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, thanks. It's
all those-
I mean, it's a big medium, okay? but it's fine. I fit into it. And I thought I was going to, like, fit into it and be like, oh, great, I can't lift my arms. Nope, I can lift my arms, and I can move around, and it's loose. Feels good.
Your tits are seriously staying in your shirt today too.
Yeah, not really, because they're doing this. But
they're in there.
yeah,
Is that a new bra?
you've seen this one.
No.
No?
That's really pretty.
Oh, thanks. It doesn't quite fit, but
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the boobs aren't staying in, but I just can't see your bra today.
Oh, that's it. You're welcome.
Which is also then your bra is staying in your shirt, and that's a win too.
I know, so many wins. Thank you.
We should
Jay
cheers though. We haven't even
Powers.
cheers today.
Oh, we haven't. That's true. Cheers.
I love doing these shows with you.
It's just so fun.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Did Jack?
I'm hungry. I need to eat.
I'll go get you a cracker.
Thanks. Hey, you can check us out individually on our websites, chelseabierce.com and lauren-kelly.com to see all the super exciting things we're up to.
And make sure that you like, follow, and share. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at It's Apparent Pod.
And if you wouldn't mind, please review us. We'd love that.
Yeah, make it count. We out.
Boom. Bye.